Here we go, everybody. The illusion of Gaia. Why do you not play? Oh, did I? Oh! Good call. I'm actually just using my keyboard for this, so, you know, I might have to get used to the button configurations. Alright, start journey. Just Interesting fact, folk, this was actually, in the Japanese version, this was a Sunday school, and it was actually a priest there who was teaching the class. And I believe behind him it was a statue. It's kind of funny, for the North American version, they took out a lot of religious stuff. I'll point out some other things that I remember as we go, but I just found that very interesting. Regardless, my name is Will. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. Babel, whatever. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow, I made it back to South Cape. I still can't believe my father is gone. I'll never believe it. When I grow up, I'll be an explorer and see the world. Somewhere, I'll meet my father. Ding, ding. That's all for today's lessons. You four do your best not to fall behind. Demons have appeared outside of town. If you go very far, you must go with your parents. Parents will protect you from demons. I'll see you guys at the usual place. Seth, cool guy. I have to go home first. I'll see you guys there later. Eric, he becomes pretty annoying. If you don't hurry home, your mother will think that you were kept after school. And Lance. Like always, the cave at the seashore. Ah, yes. So, this is Will. Oh, Will, please recite with me. The world shines on brightly through eternity. Actually, I don't know what the translation is, but he actually says it's a prayer in the Japanese version. And the first thing we're going to find, before we go into that strange thing, is a red jewel. Hey, Will, how many times have I told you not to come up here? Habit of jumping down from places. Right, so this is dark space. Oh, I never set a timer. Damn it. Let me do that while we go into dark space. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I will help you on your journey. Only one with the dark power can see this space. You are the chosen one. Of course we are. In the dark space, you can record a travel journal. Stop there before you depart. This is the save game. Continue your journey? Yes, then go. If you click no, you're done. It's like game over. The game just kind of leaves you on this screen and you disappear. I don't quite understand the functionality of that, but, you know, it's there. Whee! So, double tapping run will make you run. I'm the Jeweler Gem. This is the guy who appears in pretty much every single town in the game. Give you red jewels. Let me hold it for you. There are now 1 jewels in the room. Just wanted to see you. Is that right? How do you do? Once you hold up the red jewel, you'll have to come running to my place. I'm a famous master of disguises. If you saw me in another town, you wouldn't know me. Now, let's see if I can remember. I believe it's this one? My friend Eric lives here? No, the jewel isn't here. But this is Eric's house. Look around. Well, heard any good stories? I have, in fact. The illusion of Gaia. Don't worry, I'm not on fire. It's just a treatment for my sore body. Uh-huh. I always found that quite strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, just playing a fun little game. Oh no! So. This I always felt kind of bad about. Yeah, Lance's house. Like, your father has been lost at the Tower of Babel for a year now. It seems like only yesterday. Now, notice this house doesn't even have a bed! There's not even a bed in this house! And you know what we're going to do? Right in front of her eyes. Move. Woman. I know it's down here. You can't hide it from me. Ah, red jewel. But to think, you know, their one possession of a red jewel, we just stole. Right, Seth's house. And the jar came flying out. What's wrong with having a little fun with my hard-earned money? Right. Oop. I put up with it for Seth's sake, and it's funny, I remember seeing this stuff as a kid, and very lucky for me, I just grew up with parents that, even to this day, and it is quite impressive, folks, my parents are beyond 50 years of marriage. I think they're 52, 53 years of marriage, and still unbelievably in love with each other. It's actually quite amazing that, you know, they're, to this day, just still in love with each other, and it was so weird seeing stuff like that I just didn't understand it. Like, oh, it's just a silly argument, but staying together because of the kid? What is it? It didn't make any sense to me. It's kind of funny looking back on it, you know, playing the game again when I was older. Here's Lola. Welcome home, Will. Dinner isn't ready yet. Go outside and play for a while. That's your key that you should get out of here and go to the cave. Coming home at this hour probably means you had to stay after school again. Haha, excellent. Even if a boy can't study, he should show a little initiative. Oh my gosh. Just... But let's go take care of it. This guy will become important later. Give him a little talk to. Can't pull it up. It was natural for all four friends to call this seaside cave their second home. Usually when lessons were done at the school, they gathered there to talk and play games until sundown. Haha, I'm going to win again for sure! What is it, Will? It's late. Playing cards with Seth. Wait a minute. Suddenly, Eric rushed in with a desperate look on his face. News! Big news! The Princess of Edward Castle has run away. They say she came to South Cape. That's all? You came in such a hurry that I thought something really big had happened. The princess is probably that spoiled girl Kara, the one you like so much. Liar! Maybe the soldiers will come here looking for her. The soldiers from Edward Castle look so cool. I want a steel helmet too. Cool story, bro. This is why nobody likes you. Sit down next to Eric. Certainly. Everybody's here. What should we do today? I want to see Will's mysterious power. You haven't seen it. He can move things without touching them. Move that strange statue that's in the corner of the cave. Show me again, Will. This didn't really give you a hint as to how to do it unless you had the instruction book and everything, but... It moved. Holding L or R does his little flute spinny, and that's a flute that he has there. Next, pick a card, any card. I'll put 4 cards face down. Pick the one you think is the ace of diamonds. And, believe it or not, no matter what card you pick, it will always be the ace of diamonds. It's the ace of diamonds, of course. All right. I'm speechless. Hey, Seth, this is some type of psychic power, right? Yeah, it must be some kind of psychic power thing. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was magic. Most people have 5 senses. Sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. I think Will's psychic power is some kind of 6th sense. What Seth said is too complicated for me to understand. Really? Seth, let's play one more game. So, like, who plays card games with Will? If only I could do that. And... South Cape. But we're not ready to do that yet. Oops, that's just saying that he was done playing with his friends. We're going to do this. Yep. Yep. I swear to God, I never have any freaking luck with this. There he is! You found a red jewel. This is one of those red jewels that's like a real dick move by the developers. How the hell would you find this thing? Like, oh, nope, I forgot to talk to them. Let me compare. Oh, no, let me... So, I think that was a Nintendo Power one that I read and found. And I remember showing my friend, Chris was his name. Like, oh, dude, you gotta see this right in the beginning of the game. Yeah. The pig's wrecking the room! Why is there a pig in my house? Oink, oink. Seriously, pig? Hamlet, you shouldn't snort at strangers. Is this your house? Yeah, so? Frankly, you look a little shabby. Well, excuse me, princess. It was perfect. I know I kind of spoiled there, but, you know, come on, Kara, you could put one and one together. Your father? Mother? Not here, huh? Go YouTube up, well, excuse me, princess, if you haven't seen it already, by the way. It's pretty funny. Is this a picture of your parents? My father's an explorer. I know, Ullman the explorer. They say he was lost. He'll come back someday. Are you sad? No? I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, is there a piano here? No, there isn't. Does that really need an exclamation point? But Grandma Lola is a great singer. They're singing upstairs now. They have such loud voices. Huh. Oink. Welcome home, Will. When I sing opera, I lose track of the time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your grandmother Lola used to be a singer. I fell in love with her voice. That's why I married her. Ha ha ha, oh you, bringing a thing like that. Bringing up a thing like that. Will, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago. No! A scream from downstairs! Cue the battle music. It's that girl screaming! Princess, I've been looking for you. I don't know you. Be gone. What are you saying? If I don't take you home, I'll lose my head. What do I care if you lose your head? Princess! Do you think I have nothing better to do than chase you down? I must take you home. It's the king's orders. What about the piggy? I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. Will, I feel as though we've met before, as if we were good friends. Right. Crazy chick is crazy. So that girl likes to play practical jokes. Wasn't really a practical joke, was it? I mean, you're pretending. Well, Edward Castle. There's a big viaduct under the castle. Your grandfather designed it. What? Really? I used to be an architect. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. I feel bad that I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I've made a delicious pie. Let's sit at the table upstairs. Again. No beds. We sat down to a feast of snail pie, with whipped cream. I only got one piece, but Grandpa Bill ate half the pie. That night, Will dreamed that Kara and he took a trip around the world. Obvious foreshadowing much? Oh, there is a... Oh, that's even creepier. There's one bed. And the next morning, something began to happen. Alright, I realize that for me to rant and rave about how amazing this game was, it may not be the greatest impression of it right now, but I promise you, this game is incredible. I had more snail pie for breakfast. I left you a slice, but you ate it all. Good morning, Will. A letter has come for you from King Edward. This is what is written in the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Ullman's things to Edward Castle. King Edward. I've been in a bad mood ever since I saw this letter. Oh, Will, I'll teach you a spell. When I'm upset, humming this tune makes me feel better. Lola hummed a strange melody. That's pretty, even though Will had never heard it before. It seemed oddly familiar. You've learned Lola's melody. I guess I should bring up to the inventory screen. So, that's your inventory. Condition. And the items. If you set an item like that and you use it, it goes away. But don't worry, it goes right to the jeweler. No, did we... Never heard of it. There's nothing like that in the luggage from your father. Oops. Maybe we could go to Edward Castle. We could see the princess. Hehehe. Be careful. So, obviously... Oh! King Edward has summoned you to the castle? Well, just be careful. And off we go, folks! It actually looks like a good place to drop off. So, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you there on the next episode. Thanks for watching, folks.